The studio is full of tables, full of projects. It's like one big mess. The way we work is in short sequences of 22 minutes. We have a record player, and there, as long as the record plays, we do one project. So by this we are very fragmented, and it takes years before a project is finished. Human mathematics is something we developed over 20 years. If God exists, maybe he touched the surface of the earth, and we should find some digits, some prints. Everything is data included. There's always a hidden data. And that was a way to hide a lot of information into art. The shitty piece started from another project was called Anti-Pilgrimage that we wanted to do in this year from Santiago de Compostela to Austin. Take a pearl, swallow it, and always swallow it during the whole walk of, it was a 9-month walk. The pearl, and the idea was by the end of the thing, I will have something black like a meteorite that would concentrate all the evilness in it. But of course, a pearl is like an onion, and a pearl stays a pearl. If you swallow it, it becomes slightly smaller. It's a pearl. It's very white, everything is very chic and beautiful, there's no shit. Only in a little book that can be connected to have a kind of proof. But for the rest, it's all clean and beautiful. I asked the various artists to visualize the number Googleplex. Because Googleplex is 10 to the 10 to the 100, is a lot. The matter in the universe is less than that. It's approximately 10 to the 70.
0, 0, 0, 5,040. Long number. Factorial. 628. An untouchable number. Derek!
We wrote the book in 3 parts. The second is the middle part that can loop. So you can add a book, you can add a book, you can add a book, and then it ends with a point in the last book. Of course, we would have to print for the rest of our lives, and ask our kids to print for the rest of our lives, and so on, till they forgot about Googleplex, I think. There are different approaches to the Googleplex part. There's a more naive approach also that I see, like the Panamarenko approach, in the sense that you try something, it's very poetic, but it will never fly. So in this, there is also somebody who tries to write them down, but by making clusters of pencils and making as much zeros as possible, and trying to Googleplex. Agua con Gas is about the power of water and societies that buy regions where there's a lot of water and then ask money, like in the fact that in Africa you have to pay for the air coming through the tubes first before you get to the water. And stuff, water is really a very tense topic. The idea came to use the bonsai as a symbol to drown them also, and make a valley, a replica of a valley, because everything is a bit, nothing is straight, like a valley is never straight, so the ground is always, so this is a reference to that. I feel definitely a social responsibility in society. We try to take on the topics, but without being too frontal. We don't try to change the world because I'm not good in that, but I try to use my work, of course, to bring some topics in this direction.